Hey, I'm Ron Drotos from keyboardimprov.com, and I've been playing this Billie Eilish tune, My Future, as a jazz piece. And first you might think, wait a minute, Billie Eilish isn't jazz. She's probably as pop as you're going to get. Why would you ever play a tune like that in jazz? And is it even going to work? And yes, and the reason I started playing this in a jazz version is because, back in the day from the teens, 20s, all the way to the 50s, there wasn't this big separation between pop music up here and jazz over here. The chord progressions were largely very similar, if not the same. And someone could take a tune like I Got Rhythm by George Gershwin, a pop tune, kind of Broadway pop tune, and swing it and, and it really worked. There wasn't this big gulf like, oh no, you can't jazz up Elton John or whatever, Some things work better than others. But starting in the 50s, it kind of widened. Pop music, rock music started using different chords than jazz did. And that's the main difference, I think, why it stopped. Somewhere along the way, some jazz musicians have always been playing some pop tunes. Miles Davis famously did it with Michael Jackson's Human Nature and Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time in the 80s. Great versions of those tunes. He soloed in a jazzy way over them. And when I was looking at this tune, Billie Eilish and her brother Finneas wrote, they had written the James Bond theme, for one of the James Bond movies, and they kind of did a classic style. And that's when I thought, okay, they know more than pop music. Like that was orchestral. It was kind of a standard, tune. It could have been written in the 50s, 40s, 50s. And the same thing with My Future. It's got these beautiful jazz chords. This is just the lead sheet that I got. And then it goes to the minor 4 chord with a minor 9th in there. These are chord progressions like Billie Holiday used on God Bless the Child, who Billie Eilish reminds me of Billie Holiday in her personal, intimate delivery. Wonderful and total commitment to the song, just like Billie Holiday. Or Over the Rainbow, Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, or Duke Ellington tunes. And in the bridge, flat 9, just really beautiful. You could put 2/5 there. Put a dominant 7th, dominant 13th chord, Totally works. So on the recording that Billie Eilish put out, that her brother produced, Finneas, they start as a pop ballad, and then they go into this like techno beat where, boom, boom, the drums comes in, and then it goes back to the ballad. So it's like slow, a little bit of fast in between, and slow. And I was thinking, how can I do that in a jazzy way? Well, jazz ballad's the obvious thing, right? For the beginning, play it as a jazz ballad. And then I thought, okay, I can do a samba. Really works well. Make a major 7th chord there instead of the triad, with a few just tweaks here and there, rhythmically and harmonically, with some more 7ths and maybe a 2/5 here and there. Really works perfectly as a jazz tune. You don't have to do really anything. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go into that samba, but I'm just going to start. I'm going to do a very classic intro, like a 1-6-2-5, just like I would do on Over the Rainbow or something. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I love playing pop music straight. I love the Beatles. I love a lot of contemporary pop, especially playing it on piano or sort of improvising within the confines of a pop or a folksy or a rock style. But to take a tune that's contemporary like this and be able to play it in a very classic way like that and really improvise and do that atmospheric stuff that I was doing at the end with these pentatonics and everything, that is really exciting to me because a tune like this doesn't come along often like that. That really spans the different stylistic generations, so to speak. So check it out yourself. This is just a lead sheet, I got from Music Notes, and gives you all the information you need to play the tune any way you like. So thanks for sharing this musical exploration with me, and good luck with your own playing, whether it's straight edge jazz or pop or whatever. Take care.